Hi guys, That Song Review Guy here, and this is it, my second list, my top 75 tracks of 2014. Now before I get into this list, let's run over some rules. This year I listened to a total of 209 albums. Out of every single album that I listened to, I listed my 3 favourite songs from that album. From that list of 3, I picked out what was my personal favourite track out of the entire album. So therefore, we have 209 songs to pick from, all giving each album a fair and equal chance of landing on my list. Some were easier to cut than others were a lot more difficult, but ultimately I had to go with not only what I thought were the better songs, but favouritism did win over to some of them. So if you don't see a certain song on this list from a certain album that I've listed, sorry, I just didn't like it as much as I liked these 75 songs. So with that being said, let's crack on. At number 75 we have No Miracles by Kid Ink featuring Elvana and Machine Gun Kelly, and at 74 The Other Woman by Lana Del Rey. At 73 we have the duo of Devin Townsend and Shay Amy, Casualties of Cool with The Code, and at 72 White is Red by Death From Above 1979. At 71 is Fancy Foresight by Francois and the Atlas Mountain, and at 70 Rimboard Eyes by the Dum Dum Girls. At 69 we have 13 Little Dolls by Sophie Ellis Bextor, and at 68 we have Acreon River by the Lawrence Arms. 67 is Test Pilot by TV on the Radio, with Altar of Love coming at number 66 by the mother and son duo Ben and Ellen Harper. At 65 is ICU by The Horrors, and at 64 is West Memphis by Lucinda Williams, with Away by Alcee featuring Neil Halstead coming in at number 63. At 62 we have My Sad Captains by Elbow, and Lazaretto comes in at number 61 by Jack White. At number 60 we have Dark Sunglasses by Chrissy Hynde, with Low by Young Fathers coming in at 59, and at 58 Kings by the Pierces. At 57 is Love Alone Is Worth the Fight by Switchfoot, with Big Girls Cry by Sia coming in at 56, and at 55 featuring Little Big Town is Miranda Lambert's Smoking and Drinking. Oceana by The Birthday Massacre is at number 54, and at 53 is Love by American Authors. 52 The Offbeat by Wild Birds and Peace Drums, and at 51 Prescription / Oxymoron by Schoolboy Q. Coming in at number 50 is Daughters by Wild Beasts, and at 49 Sunburn by Milligers, with Big Sister by Amy LaVere coming in at number 48. At 47 is The Greatest Bastard by Damien Rice, with Wild Heart by the Bleachers coming in at 46. At 45 is The Undiscovered Land by Xandria. At number 44, The Quantum Enigma Kingdom of Heaven Part 2 by Epica, and at 43, O Father, O Satan, O Son by Behemoth. At 42 is Fool by Perfume Genius, and at 41 Staircase at the University by Morrissey, and at number 40 Going Home by Marianne Faithfull. At 39 is The Way I'm Living by Leanne Womack, with Master Pretender by First Aid Kit coming in at 38, and at 37 is Hot Tonight by Tokyo Police Club. At 36 we have Scarecrow by Counting Crows, and at 35 Nevermind by Leonard Cohen, with Shit Shots Count by Drive-By Truckers entering at number 34. At 33 is Gooey by Glass Animals, and at 32 Archie Marry Me by Always. You know the joke. At number 31 we have Love Me Like I'm Not Made of Stone by Licky Lee, and at number 30 is Sam Smith's Stay With Me. 29 we have Rather Be by Clean Bandit featuring Jess Glynn, and at 28 we have Bang Bang by Jessie J, Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj. 27 is Hard Work by Ella Henderson, with I Wish by Toni Braxton coming in at number 26, and at 25 is Dear Jane by Madden Brothers. At 24 we have Salad Days by Mac DeMarco, and at 23 If I Was King by Steel Panther, with Divorce and the American South by Aaron West and the Roaring Twenties coming in at number 22. 21 we have Pilgrim by Mew, and at 20 is Lily-O by Sam Amidon, with Cruel Sexuality by LaRue entering at number 19. At 18 we have True Trans Soul Rebel by Against Me, and at 17 Jessie Ware's Champagne Kisses. At 16 we have Scars by Black Label Society, and at 15 Close Your Eyes and Count to Fuck by Run the Jewels. At 14 we have Black Ballerina by Ariel Pink, and at 13 Body and Blood by Clipping, with Digital Witness coming in at 12, and missing the top 10 by a smidge is Iron Sky by Paolo Nutini. And here we are, the top 10. 10. These were my 10 favourite songs of the whole year. Coming in at number 10 is from my favourite album of the year, Carissa by Sun Kil Moon. I love the loosely guitar string instrumentation. I love Mark Kozelek's tired, haggard voice delivering what is a beautiful and moving song, a tribute to his second cousin who died in a similar way as his uncle did. Truly beautiful song, definitely worth the listen. And at number 9 is my favourite rap song from my favourite rap album of the year, Azrael by Army of the Pharaohs. Those opening bell chimes right at the beginning just send chills down my spine every single time. And from then, it carries on delivering such a brooding and dark atmosphere, maintaining its visceralness that is a testament to how great this track is. At number 8 is the Casey Donnell project, White Hinterland with Metronome. A really eerie opening to the song, but then it just builds up all the way through until it gets to that drum beat right at the end, which closes the track. It is great, and this song, out of any other track on this album, really does show Casey Donnell's vocals at the best, reaching those high segments, but then coming back down as quick as she gets up there. Really good. At number 7 is Ladybird by Natalie Merchant. You know, for me, this song encompasses so much gorgeousness, not only in its music, but also in its very understated lyrical delivery. Accompany that with the background vocal, as well as the string section that just not only just carried the song all the way through, but then when it gets to the final segment, it just builds. For me, this is probably the most beautiful song all year. At number 6 is the song from the artist who I personally believe is the most exciting artist to come out of 2014, Video Girl by FKA Twigs. It's a combination of electronic music with elements of trip and dream hop that transcends itself. It's almost otherworldly in its composition, combined with almost whispered, vulnerable vocal delivery. It's a brilliant piece of work that stands heads and shoulders above the whole album. And don't get me wrong, LP1 is a brilliant album, but this song is just the best. At number 5 is a song by someone as talented as this lady could write and deliver this superbly, along with a terrific, very minimalistic production due part to deadmau5's involvement on this track, Telemiscommunications by Imogen Heap. At number 4 is the grim, melancholic, soul-melting track from one of the standout albums of this whole year. A song laced with so much sorrow and emotion and delivered with such passion, stripped back to just the right amount of instrumentation and probably the most basic yet impactful choruses of any song this year, Work Song by Hozier. At number 3 is a song that is a pure masterpiece, much like the album it came from, containing one of the most memorable and infectious hooks of the year, and yet with a very subtle vocal performance. It's just pure audio art, and a song that will no doubt stand the test of time in the years to come, Red Eyes by The War on Drugs. At number 2 is a song from probably the best band alive today, and I have no problem with them wearing that badge. An upbeat, fun, catchy track with a stellar vocal performance from frontwoman Meryl Garbus and a kick-ass instrumentation, all neatly packaged together to bring this song literally this close to the top spot. It's Wait for a Minute by Tune Yards. And at number 1, without a doubt, probably the most emotionally charged song that I've heard all this year. A song that just hits you on such an emotional level, even if you yourself haven't experienced this type of hurt in your life. It just compels anyone to shed a tear or two. Honestly, whilst this song may not be as musically or lyrically impressive as other songs that have come on this list, for me it just wouldn't feel right putting this song anywhere lower than the number 1 spot. Unexpected? Maybe, but for me, well deserved. My favourite song of 2014, Afire Love by Ed Sheeran. And that's that. My top 75 tracks of 2014. What do you think of the list? Do you agree, disagree? Do you think a certain song should have been higher? Do you think a certain song should have been lower? Leave me your opinions in the comment section below. Leave your list as well, top 5, top 10, top 75 if you feel like it. 2014, in honesty, has actually been a very, very good year for music. let's just cross our fingers and hope that 2015 is equally good, if not better. But until then, I'm That Song Review Guy, and until next time, take care.